So as you was actually discussing, you was talking about before the video.
Are we ready now?
Yeah.
Alright, so you wanna start it up? Yeah, let's go on to some of these beats, man. We're gonna get started. Let's get some vibes. Go ahead. I already know. I see it.
What you trying to put me
No,
on?
I know what you wanna do. I know what you came to do.
I can't even chop it up.
I'm gonna push you on this right here, man. Like you really vibing. I really like this the beat that I just made. So let's jump it back. This right here. You know what I'm saying? Like give you a ride. This is a real ride right here.
Want me to spit some
shit? I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we got artists feeling like
all praises to Allah first and foremost. Tables turned, we was down, but now we more close. Motivation for the trenches, give them more hope. Like Picasso, paint pictures on open pages. See straight through their best poker faces. My past life was like smoking aces. Broken promises and open cases. Let's turn these handcuffs to golden bracelets. Spend time trying to decode the matrix. I'm coming. True kings, raise new kings. Life is like a battlefield. I'm lacing up my strings. Some talk about it, some watch and some do things. Me, I'd rather be the type that do things. Look, my bro just lost his brother, that's like my brother too. Hug his mother, cause his mother, that's like my mother too. This life is temporary, never gets too comfortable. We can turn nothing into something, that's what a true hustler do.
That's for superstar number one.
yo, in the building. Talking to that. Oh,
That's hard. That beat. If I sat down and wrote some shit to that, oh my god.
Yeah, that's take you back beat, right?
Yeah, that's some shit. That's something that.
But that's what I was telling you before. I want to do that as a segment, the cook up.
Yeah.
Where when there are artists, they give what type of beats they like to a producer like him, and he could go in the room 60 minutes and just work off of what y'all like.
Right.
Type of shit that y'all want, and come bring it back 60 minutes later. Like, it's right on the table. What you think of that? You know? And we take it directly to the booth right after that. Put out a mixtape at the end of the year. Compilation of all the cook-ups.
Yeah.
With the artists that had parts of that.
Yo, Bunk, yo, down, my guy.
Just recording that shit like making a segment out of that, you feel like each episode of that'd be crazy.
That's a whole documentary.
Cook up with this person, the cook up with this person, the cook up with that person. I mean, invite different artists up and do the cook up.
Right.
Crazy.
So y'all welcome to come back and stop that. For real.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's how I am though. Like I'm more like fighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I hate singing rap. I don't even write raps. I just go in the studio and just vibe.
Yeah.
Like, I think every beat you should write to. But come up with something and that makes you feel it.
Right.
No doubt.
So, alright, we're gonna drop it down real quick. We just do the intro. Yo, what's good? It's your boy 50 Racks. You're now tuned into Boss Move Podcast, episode dos. Here we are.
Yeah.
We finally made it.
We did it, man.
Yeah,
we did it.
yeah.
We stepping forward.
It's getting easier too.
Right.
Yo.
Yeah. I mean, we coming.
Everything's a lot smoother.
Yeah. Chris is in the shot this week.
Finally.
Look, he's in the shot. He's like, they said I'm good here.
You know?
I ain't trying to move back. Yeah. Alright, so this week we got a whole new group of people, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it the same way I did it the first time. We're gonna do a quick introduction. Everybody say a little bit about yourself and your name. And we start with Chris. Let's go.
Yeah, what's up? My name's Arthur G, CEO of 10 Vibes, entertainment company. I got one artist and I'm managing, working on some new music, dropping it real soon. So
That's what's up.
Right. I'm 50 Racks, the host of Boss Moves Podcast.
Sure.
You know, just networking and making sure I know what's going on with these people that's in this industry that we love so much. We all love this industry. This is what we about. We about that action.
What's going on? It's your boy Young Bunk, producer, engineer, co-host of the Boss Moves Podcast. I am freaking, I'm loving this right here. This vibe is lovely right here. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of talented individuals in here, and I can't wait to actually have this little conversation we're about to have. This is about to be real. I hope y'all ready for that one right there.
This week we got two new guys, just popping in. Introduce yourself, brother.
Matty Tosca, that's MATTYTOSCA, from Brooklyn, New York. Rapper / producer / script writer. You know what I mean? I do it all.
Brooklyn in the house.
Let's go.
Okay, all day.
Me, I'm ABU. Know what I mean? I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey. I'm an artist. Know what I mean? Writer, a fashion designer. I do a little bit of everything too. You feel me? I'm just out here. Know what I mean? Out here working.
Word.
What's up?
Wow. So this is Boss Moves. This is really an open platform, open dialogue. We all in this game. Like I said, this is what we do. So anything that I throw on the table, we all should have a viewpoint. Thanks for giving me that word earlier. That's what we're doing. We're providing viewpoints to a couple different topics.
Right.
So we might as well jump in with the first topic, which is longevity. You know what I mean? Longevity, and another way of putting that is being able to adapt to this changing industry. You know what I mean? We all have our strong suits. We all have our way that we came in, and we can all just tell these stories. So I'll tell you my story just to get it going. Like, when I first started, I definitely wanted to be an artist.
Yeah.
That was what I thought, like standing in the mirror, rapping, and, getting the Panasonic radio, dubbing my own stuff, trying to hear what an ad-lib was. That turned into a career learning how to produce myself and work with other artists, plus teach other people how to rap. I learned how to write for people. I've got my placements, major and independent. But what keeps me going in this game right now is the fact that there's always a need for a professional. You know what I mean? There's always a need for something. So whether I got to be that rapper that I wanted to be, I always have a job in this industry. You know what I mean? And I'm willing to wear many different hats. So, Maddie, True Life Films. Let's talk about that.
That's the company my brother started.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the head of acquisitions over there. So head of acquisitions is like everything that come through, like the scripts, the movies, or whatever we picking up. I oversee it, I overlook it, and whatever I pretty much approve is pretty much a go. And so we got distribution with Homestead. Moving over to go straight to Tubi.
Right.
Fox.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Dame Dash Studios is also one of my partners that I do some business with as well. Dame, shout out to Dame.
Yeah, how'd you link up with Dame?
How did I link up with Dame? Shout out to my OG. His name was Luke Steffen. He used to be, it's actually Fat Cat, right hand man.
Right.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
That's my OG. So it was some OG shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like OGs just being OGs.
Showing love.
Yeah. And then so once I got the word, it was actually my younger brother, True.
Mm-hmm.
So they did the Homestead Dame Dash deal with True Life Films, and so my brother's like, to my brother, I'm the greatest rapper of all time, and then he tells everybody. Like he even told Dame, you know what I mean? Which was crazy for me, you know what I mean? Because he's like, yo, nigga, my last artist was Kanye West. And my other artist before that was Hov. So like, you gotta really be knowing what you're talking about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, he got the Blue Rock situation. That's the music division. That's where he distributes the music, and he got a record label over there. So my brother was like, yo, I'm telling you, he's great, whatever. So he was like, all right, you know what, send the music. So we sent the album over there, because my album's already done. And they reviewed it. And he was like, it's going to be like 3 girls. Like a white girl, like a Spanish girl, and a black girl going to review my album. So I'm like sweating, like, nigga, this is not going to go good. I don't make music for chicks, like, you know what I mean? But they loved it. And then he flew me right out that same day. We went out to Cali. We did the deal. And there was a movie premiere that my music is in. So we did that Dame Dash Studios. And then we just had like a concert after.
Cause you know, as soon as my brother meets him, he's like, "Yo, we talking, we chilling, we small talking." My brother, yo, fuck all that. Just Meg Toast is the greatest rapper of all time.
Right.
So he's like, "What? Let me get the band." So he called the band. He got a band called Black Guns. Crazy. So he turned the whole movie set into a concert form. Drums, guitar, everything. In like 30 minutes, just built the stage.
Damn.
And then he was like, "All right, nigga, go ahead. Let me see."
And you just rocked out.
Yeah, and matter of fact, it was so crazy because he was like, he had 1 million followers, so he went live. I was like, "Yo, look, boom," and I'm live.
That's love.
There's 3 cameras here. Yeah, first of all, it's live.
That's love.
You know what I'm saying? That's love. But you know, it's still like, you know, Ho was my favorite rapper. You know, they called me and my brother Dame Dash and Jay Z. They call me Spanish Ho if you look on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I used to live in Marcy, 43 Nostrand, Marcy. So you call me Spanish Ho because I don't write raps and I love Jay Z. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to be in front of Dame was like, it was crazy. You know what I mean? He like, "Yo, nigga, go ahead, do your thing," and you know, I rocked it, and he fucks with me. So that was dope.
That's crazy.
That's a beautiful thing, man. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
That's
crazy.
For real.
So what are your thoughts about your longevity and, you know, being a part of an ever-changing industry? Because, you know, right now, the new wave is podcasts. You know what I mean? So I know you say you work with your brother in the films and stuff like that, but you're also a rapper.
I'm a rapper and I also do films.
Right. And you know, but there's this new wave that's coming, and then there's the crypto and the metaverse and everything like that.
Hold on, let me interrupt you real quick. Like he just poured his little drink, you know what I'm saying? We got a little couple drinks around here. Let's at least, you know what I mean, cheers a little bit for what we got going on.
Success.
You know what I'm saying? For the success and the future. What we got going on. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to the guy that's cheers, you know what I'm saying? To the water bottle. It's all love, it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Let's you know what I'm saying? Let's get it going.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, so yeah, with the industry changing and everything becoming you know, digital.
Yeah.
Like I said, meta. How you feel it is to keep going now? You know what I mean? Because you seem like you got everything lined up. You got your distribution in place.
Yeah.
You've already been linking up with the right people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Is
I
it
got
bad.
all this. I got everything pretty much set up. So to answer your question about what?
About your longevity in this career.
To me, artistry wise, like the game changes, but you never change.
Right.
That's real.
You know what I mean? You can't. Because I had my first deal, I was about 17. I'm with the Rockets. I don't know if you saw the Kanye West DVD. I mean, documentary.
Yeah.
Documentary, yeah.
You know, Ali, the A&R.
Yeah.
He wanted to sign me. Around that same exact time.
Wow.
Like I remember going to Ali, and Ali was like, "Yo, but I'm a street kid that's getting like major money on the street."
How old
at the
are you?
time. I'm 17.
You said,
At the time.
No, I'm saying right now.
Now.
Yeah, you asking a lot.
Come on,
This
son.
is changing from a podcast to an investigation. No,
I'm 39.
Nah, that's what you said. That's what you said.
I was 17, and I didn't even have no songs recorded. So I went up there and I did my little thing. You know, it was $350,000. It was at Raucous, and you know, being a young guy that didn't have everything going on, I didn't understand what was going on. So I wasn't able to close the deal because of just being young.
Right,
You know what I mean? But you know, I was always there. You know what I'm saying? So to me, what they wanted to do was they wanted to Nelly me, and they wanted to Ja Rule me, because that was the thing at the time. You know what I'm saying? The light skinned kid, you know, I was in shape, you know, I had the whole thing going on, but that wasn't who I was.
Right.
I'm a rapper, like I'm a hallway rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that was trying to like change with the game.
Yeah.
That shit, you don't do that.
Right.
You do what you do, and you just get your core fans and you supply them and you feed them. Now, business wise, you gotta change.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't like be trying to sell mixtapes outside right now.
Yeah, I just call it adapting, not necessarily change, because I like what you said. If that's what you're here for, you never change.
You gotta get the people what you're here to do.
Yeah, but you gotta adapt sometimes.
The way you get it to them, gotta change.
Right.
You know what I mean? It has to.
Right,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? So like
The mediums have changed.
Yeah, the algorithm is crazy. If you don't understand the algorithm, then
Right.
If you don't
You're a
understand
dinosaur.
publishing, then
Yeah.
you're not even in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I get some water? You're not even.
Oh
in,
yeah, cool. Yes.
You're not even a player.
I might have coated water.
That's cool. Just come.
Could I ask some questions too? Could I? The rap in the rap thing, like, do you have like a goal, like something that you wanna what do you want out of the rap thing?
I'm glad you said that because that's really important. Because I told you when I was just be on the radio every day. Like, I'm to the point where my mans would be like, "Well, my man's on the radio every day. Look, watch, put the radio on.
Yeah.
Boom, my song's on." Type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like that's what I wanted though. So that's what I got.
Yeah.
So you gotta be careful what you want.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So right now, Rockefeller. Like, you know what I mean? I want Dynasty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Films. I want it all.
Like build your own dynasty? Is that what you're
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? I always wanted that, but I was, you know, when you're young, you just don't understand.
Yeah.
So you think, like, when you hear the radio, I really thought that's what I had to do, and it was niggas was gonna be like, oh, you know.
Right. So break it down for everybody. Like, how did you go from the original artist and then transition it into the film?
Okay, so
Thank you.
My
You
younger-
are official. Thank you so much.
tissue, yeah. My younger brother, he we needed videos. So he was like, first of all, I had a studio, right? So I was doing my little thing in the streets. My pops was like, went through all my shit, took all my drugs, all my money, everything, took the gun, everything, and built me a studio with it.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
That's real, yo. That was some real shit.
Yeah, saved my life twice.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know how to work the equipment though. So my younger brother was like, I gotta figure it out, and he ended up being my first engineer. So when it's time for me to shoot videos, it was like, we was always like, I'm not gonna pay a nigga, we gonna try to figure that shit out. Let's get the equipment. We them type of guys.
Right.
That's fine.
Let's get the equipment and figure that shit out. So got the equipment and my brother started, you know, and I'm just the guy in front of the camera while he learning it. And that's really how it started. And my mind was always, I never wanted to shoot a music video. I always wanted to shoot like mini movies.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm on my Puff Daddy shit. when it comes to that.
Director.
Like I want it to be
it's
a
hard.
movie.
That's
You know what I
what
mean?
it is.
I hate looking at shit when you seen the first 30 seconds. You seen the whole video.
Yeah, you already know what's to come.
I don't gotta see no more. Like my videos,
Yeah.
if I show y'all, like you're never gonna see the same thing twice. You know what I mean? Like it's everything gonna change as it progresses. There's a reason to keep watching it.
Yeah. That's
You know what I'm saying? So one of my directors was like, "Yo," I'm telling him the idea for the video. He's like, "Dude, this is gonna be like 9 minutes. Like this is a movie. This ain't a video." And I was like, So then I said, "Let me write the script." So then I wrote it. It was terrible. It wasn't right, but I wrote it, and we shot it. And that was the beginning of everything right there.
Right.
So
That's vision,
dope,
man.
man.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's turning an idea and actually making something. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? I respect that.
And lucky for me, I just saw like it was around the time when Money and Violence, you know, all of those web series started really popping.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Way, a whole bunch of Mayhem. That's in Jersey. It's a Jersey thing.
Yeah, that's in my city.
Yeah, I know. I live in North right now.
Oh,
I live downtown North.
Yeah.
So I saw that coming up, and I was like, oh, I need to get some of that.
Yeah.
That I need to get into that vibe. You know what I mean? So that kind of like that was my inspiration. And you know, just seeing some young guys from the hood put their bread together and do something was that inspired me to say, I could do that too.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Right.
It's fire.
That's what's up.
So basically, in a nutshell, your longevity to the industry comes through reinventing yourself for the circumstance.
One and two, have my business right, meaning like
Right, learning.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, having
develop.
the paperwork right,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't get what you deserve, you get what you negotiate.
Didn't I just say that earlier? A lot of people will do that.
Yeah.
That's you know, it's kind of leaning into the second part, but we're gonna get into that. I won't get into that just yet, but that's the
a
second
fire
question
quote right there. You don't
That's
get what
the
you want,
second.
you get what you
That's the second topic of the
That's
night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
And that's
nice
in there.
segue, but wrong time.
Well, let me get your feedback on
Can I ask a question before you go ahead?
Alright, go ahead.
How did you educate yourself though, like as far as business wise?
I never wanted to be. I never wanted a record deal. I never wanted a record deal. I took record deals as like, all right, well, it's 100 bands. Just don't read it Maybach. Fuck it, I take it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I always wanted to be an owner. You know what I mean? And I was just grateful. I mean, what's that? Lucky. You know what I'm saying? To my older. I'm the youngest guy in the crew. Like I got my people since 53.
Yeah.
They old. OG.
Well, that's how it's supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
OG
good.
scooped me up.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like just my OGs always telling me like I had the book, everything you need to know
about the music business.
Yeah, I
That's
read
back
that
in the
before.
day.
Yeah, that's take it back.
But yeah, that was my first book, and,
Okay.
and like when around that time, it was, before you even think about rapping, you got to read the whole book.
Damn.
Like,
So you
I'm
definitely
guard
had
by
OGs
Wow.
really
Yeah.
giving you game.
Yeah, like I'm guard by these. So like my older brothers, I had to get the lessons and I had to know them all to memory.
Yeah.
Before you step out there, you know. Anybody that watches this, y'all gotta know that shit. Like, if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not coming into this to learn, if you on autopilot, like, no, this is what I'm gonna do, there's no longevity for you.
I just
like, you're
say that
literally
one
gonna
thing-
crash and burn because the niggas that been here before can show you the way if you build with them. They can show you the way. And that's what I want to continue to do with this platform and other platforms, because that's how I started too.
Yo,
I was young and I learned from people.
Because you say it to me all the time. You like, I'm the fly on the wall.
It's better to
Because
be
yo,
that.
they say it's better to be that because you could actually pay attention to what's going on all around you. You could see somebody else fucking up and you be like, all right, I know not what to do.
Observe
Yeah,
what's going
I ain't
on.
doing that
Yeah.
bullshit right there. You
And,
know what I'm
and
saying?
that's a gift. You gotta be that's a gift. Everybody can't do that.
I feel like the longevity really come from like the authenticity and truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
no doubt.
if you, as long as you telling the truth, then you gonna have longevity because the truth don't go out of style. You feel me?
That's real.
Like,
Yeah.
it's certain people, like, they starting to put little, like, when you listen to these conversations about rap and hip hop, whatever the case may be, they try to put age stigmas on this or that and the third, but none of that shit really don't exist. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, your truth, we come from a certain era, you feel me? Your truth might resonate with me because I'm from that same era, you know what I'm saying? It's still so many people that's living that's from that era that's looking for that perspective, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I feel like that honesty will take you a long, long, long ways, you know what I'm saying? We seeing people like now in 2022 breaking into the game at a certain age, at 40, at 41, at 42, because they stayed true to what they doing and they got a certain authenticity to them. You know what I'm saying?
And they
I
just
feel
build
like that's
relationships.
Yeah.
On top
right.
of all of that.
Yeah.
I feel like that shit can't go out of style. You feel me?
That's real word.
But one thing I want everybody to remember is this generation is different from last generation, because last generation, when you got signed, you ain't give back game. This generation, the people that actually learn something that now don't have handlers, they want to give it more freely to
Definitely.
niggas. They ready to like, yo, we want to help you.
Because this is the generation of collaboration.
Yeah, this is the generation of collaboration. That last generation, niggas made it.
Everybody out of that shit.
Now it's like, let's work together.
This is and this is the information era. You can't, like, if you want to know about something, you could learn that shit, bro. Anything. Know what I mean? Like, my father, he called this shit YouTube University. You feel me? You could go on YouTube if you want to be a mechanic, watch a whole bunch of mechanic videos and learn how to fix a car.
Right.
Now, you can't hide the information from anybody. If you want to be successful in this business, you can actually study this business. All of the information
Right,
is
it's
there
available.
at the touch of a finger.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So, but that's why I got my reputation from the battle.
He asked me, how many people got working for you?
Mm.
Like, I have a lot of people working for me at that time. He's like, you gotta change that. You need more people working for you, because you're only gonna go as far as the people you got working for you. So that changed
Instead
that.
of trying to do everything by yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, because you'll burn yourself out.
Yeah.
Me and 50 just had this conversation,
You
bro.
definitely burn yourself
Well,
out trying to
we-
do everything.
People working, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? So I got the publicist, the assistant, the road manager, the personal manager. So I got to have all that. Interns, I got the office space. You know what I mean? And a lot of shit with Dame is you could just sit back and watch. You ain't even gotta say much.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like taking you to the branch and you know what I mean, you just seeing how the nigga living and you see how the people, the moving pieces is just, yo, we need to do this, and everybody, lights come in, the cameras come in, boom, boom, everything getting set up, mic stand, boom. So I said, okay, this is how you gotta move. This is how you gotta have it. You know what I'm saying?
Be capable people around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not,
Capable. That's important.
and the major thing was hire women, because men, you don't gotta deal with the ego of I'm doing something right. Yo, can you roll this weed up?
Oh, what I look like? I'm rolling your beat up.
Yeah.
Shorty gonna be like,
I feel what you saying. I feel what you
Shorty
saying.
gonna have to pass mid conversation, gonna pass you the blunt.
Yeah.
Lit.
A nigga not gonna do that.
Yeah, niggas don't do that.
He'll be in the back
Like,
smoking his own shit.
Niggas got too many egos.
Like,
You're right.
Yeah, talking
Right,
shit about you
right,
behind your
right.
back, like, yo, that nigga try to tell me to roll some. I'm gonna smoke the shit.
Yep.
I've been in that situation. That's why I speak
Niggas
on
try to feel like they getting sunned or something like that. Like, nah.
You gotta play your position.
Yeah,
that's
have
what it
roles
is.
though. That's what it is.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't understand. You gotta have roles.
Yeah,
And just like you
Yeah.
said, all the people that's working for you, that's what it is. You cannot survive this shit by yourself.
Nah, no
I don't
way.
want to why niggas think that all this self-made shit. You really think?
No.
Nah.
You really
no
think
possible
niggas
way.
really got
No
there
possible
by
way.
themselves?
Impossible.
Fuck outta here,
No
man.
possible way.
No
No
way.
That was just an
Like, even if
advertisement
you were-
back in the
That
day.
was
They were
just some shit
advertising.
that sounded good.
Back in the
No,
day,
it's-
see,
it's no
you got Master P, right? You got Sean, you got Jay, right? Like these is one people, one person representing 50,
Nah, definitely.
Right.
100.
Yeah.
The machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's self-made, which was the era we came from, but that was 100 moving pieces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The male guy is a poet.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I think they say this. The whole self-made comes from really like, okay, I put all of that together
Yes.
to make this whole big picture to happen. I think that's maybe. Well, what do you think?
Yeah, but you
I'm just
still
saying,
one
advertising.
person.
So I-
it says
I has to get
self-made.
the credit. Like one person,
Yeah.
like
Right.
Dr. Dre, like he's
You gotta
the
get the
billionaire.
credit.
You're
but
the
there's a
guy.
machine.
No doubt. No doubt.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in that sense, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's still false advertising.
It is extremely.
Because
Yeah.
you said self-made, and that's how people are approaching it. Like, I could do this by myself. You gonna fuck yourself up, bro.
Right,
You,
ain't no
like
way.
you said, you need the right people working with you to
No-
get that.
No matter what, you need people.
No
You know,
matter what.
It's no matter what. Like
not
if
gonna
I say I'm about to be self-made and I'm about to go sell 1 million T-shirts, I still need 1 million customers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to interact with the
Yeah.
people no
And
matter
not
what.
one person can do that.
Yeah.
You will tire yourself.
Right. You
You know.
need people.
So, as a good segue, what's your thoughts on longevity? And let's talk about your clothing line because, you know, first off, introduce yourself and what your history is, so they know who you are, what your music background is, and then lead us up to now.
My name ABU. I mean, I'm a artist. Like I've been rapping for years. You know what I'm saying? Like I came in this shit when I was very, very young. I ain't never really I never had no type of deals and I was really on the street with it. Now I mean, hustling, going from city to city, doing the CD thing and doing the tour things by myself.
And you can
feel
tell
me?
them where you rap. Tell them where you rap.
I'm from Elizabeth, you feel me? I'm
Yeah,
from
Eastwood,
Eastwood, know what I mean?
Eastwood.
My group, know what I mean? I come from a group, you feel me? Like, we call ourselves Baghdad City. You feel me? That's my brother, he passed away, he gave us that
Nice.
name when we was
God bless.
young, you feel me? But I did a bunch of that. I did a lot of battle rap, all of that. I got shit all over the YouTube with that. But as far as this clothing line, I'm a partner in this clothing line, know what I mean, with one of my guys, this halal paper, you feel me? Halal is like, you know, you see the halal stands like, yeah, it's like, it means like good and permissible, you feel me?
course, yeah.
So halal paper is about going and getting money
Good
the
money.
right way.
That's
You feel
dope.
me?
Right.
Yeah,
I
like,
fuck with that.
yeah, going to get money by legal means,
That's
you feel
dope.
me? So halal paper, that's what the brand is.
Can I ask you a
Started
question?
this shit.
Can I ask you a question though?
What's that?
The language.
Oh yeah, the Arabic under there.
The
That's
Arabic.
That's halal paper in Arabic.
Oh, okay, that's fire. That's
Yeah,
dope. That's
so
dope.
yeah, that's something that being a couple of my mans we
That's
created.
tattoo worthy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, word up.
Yeah.
I love this logo. Nah, man,
Yeah, I like that.
I'm trying
That's your
to.
bread right now. I mean,
I'm
you
trying
working
to
it.
bring this shit out to Dubai and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Where it's that's
That
like
would
a
be big.
prominent. That's the where the culture is
Istanbul.
prominent.
That would
Yeah.
be big.
Istanbul.
That would be
Every
big.
every Muslim community.
Right. Philly, North. You know what I'm saying? Like these are the places that I'm running around in now. You know what I'm saying? Just doing groundwork. But I feel like this is a wave. You feel me? I seen like people that's doing the clothing come up something different. Like Kanye. You feel me? Kanye got the Yeezy brand. He went when he was rapping. He was on a certain level financially, but when he stepped into that fashion lane, he took it to a whole nother place. So I'm trying to scale up too. As far
Y'all keep
as
chopping up, I'll be right back.
you feel me? But the music thing, I've been in this for. That's like my first love. You feel me? Like that's my first love. I've been in this.
What
shit
got
for
you
a
into
while.
what really like said, okay, yo, this is what I want to do?
The music?
Yeah, the music.
Like, this shit was a natural gift. Like, when I was young, like, say, like, 9 or 10, this when I started writing, you feel me?
Oh,
when I was
shit.
writing this shit, I'm noticing myself, like, nah, like, this is, like, it was too natural.
But I'm
you feel
saying,
me?
like, was there a certain event or something that happened that made you say, like, yo, let me start writing some lyrics, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Like what? Like, was it was it music? Was it like
bars,
certain
really.
beats? Yeah, because those bars is fire.
It was really boredom for me, because I had when I was 16.
Shout out to boredom sometimes.
Yeah, word up. I got locked up when I was younger. When I was 16, you feel me?
Okay.
The judge, he put me on house arrest. You feel me? So this is my first time ever sitting down. Since I was younger, I always was running the streets.
Right.
This just every day. I get up, I run. So this is my first time actually sitting in the house. You feel me?
Yeah.
So while I'm sitting in the house, that's when I just started going through them beat tapes and I started writing. You feel me? I put out my first mixtape from house arrest. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started writing seriously. Then after that, I kept banging them. You feel me?
That's what's
From
up.
there, I kept banging them.
So like,
That was the point where that was the turning point where I started getting serious with it.
so like, I mean, discuss more like what happened down the line. You know what I mean? As you further progressed, like.
As I further progressed, like I traveled a lot of places. Like I was on, like my motto was like Master P, like how we was talking before. So I was the type that's gonna go. When I'm gonna press up a mixtape, I'm gonna go press up 1,000 posters. I'm gonna go press up 1,000 CDs.
See?
I'm gonna go to this city and I'm gonna really hustle. Nah, I mean, so this where I started getting a certain type of notoriety. But the bigger part of my notoriety came from battling.
See, that's okay, but battling.
Battling. That was
Like battles.
battles in the street. You feel me? Like
Fire,
just
man.
like in New
Fire.
York, you know how you got like the Murder Mooks, the
Yes.
T-Rexes, all of them like coming up in the game battling. In Jersey, it was a battle scene. It wasn't as it's like the same. Like Jersey, it don't have that crazy light on it like New York.
Like New
you know
York,
what I'm
word.
saying? So, but we had like killers on this battle rap scene.
Right.
So I came up in the same era with Arsenal and all of them. You feel me?
Yeah.
So this was our
Man,
battle
a
circle.
couple
We went to high school together. You feel
That's
me?
what's up.
This was our battle circle. When I started doing the battles in the UW, that he had put me on.
Okay,
To
I know
that,
about
you feel
UW.
me?
I know about
Yeah,
UW.
I got a bunch of them shits online, but that's why I got my reputation from the battle shit. You feel me?
That's crazy you mentioned that. That's where I come from. The same
Battle
floor.
rap.
Yeah, battle rap. That
Battle
was
rap?
That's
Yeah,
all I.
I
I had
battled,
to.
Were you under any like platforms or
Nah, I was battling when it was like
when it wasn't even like mainstream, like
nigga didn't even know a nigga.
Right,
Like,
yeah,
just met him
yeah.
just now.
Right.
Like, yo, my man went in the corner.
Right now.
Yo, get him. Yeah.
Word up.
You know what I mean? I battled Math Hoffa like that though.
Word.
I battled Math before he was battling.
Yeah.
When it was
Yeah.
just like who could just out rap if you could out rap a nigga you won.
Right.
word.
Type shit.
Word.
Yeah. I had a couple of battles. I battled like had ciphers with like Lux, Charlie Clips.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Cortez. Yeah.
All of them
I'm
niggas
from
is dope.
New
Shout out
York.
to all of
Taking it
them.
back.
In fact,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
those Smack DVDs back
Yeah,
in the day.
Yeah. I was one of them guys that people just be like, yo, my man's nice, yo, I'm telling you.
Right.
Get him.
when did you
Yeah.
like? So do you still fuck with the battle rap as
Nah.
far as like? So
Nah.
okay, so like when did you like kind of fall off of that and then really get into the artistry that you were doing at that point?
It was when I started rapping around 17,
Okay.
16, like, so, like, when I went to Rutgers to get a deal, like, that was my first, like, raps.
Word.
You know
Oh
what I
wow.
mean? Yeah, those were, like, that's the first song I ever wrote. I got a
That's
deal
dope.
off. You know what I'm saying? So,
So you was just in the mix, like you was really like knowing certain people. You
yeah, my
was able
brother, my older brother was, in the streets, big time, hustler.
to- Word.
Yeah, so he knew, like, Clark Kent, DJ,
Fire.
Kid Slay, like,
Fire.
he had me in like Sound on Sound and the 4040 and Hit Factory, and I was recording major. Like I'm coming in the booth right, and Hove is leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like you had me always. I was lucky, man. I was just lucky, man. I was just lucky.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I feel like during that era, that was when you had to be lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to be.
People,
Yeah.
like,
So when I went to answer your question,
that's what I'm saying. Like you really had to be in the loop.
To answer your question, I went into the I was in Sound on Sound, which was a major recording studio back in the day, and I was like, because I got to rhyme over the bus and the people and the cars, right? So they like, yo, chill, like you gotta learn how to record,
right?
So lucky for me, I had like 3-4 engineers that was just coaching me. Like, yo,
I promise you though, that's the number one thing, man. Like when you actually around certain people that's willing to give you game.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's important.
Yo, like that is the foundation.
Yeah.
That's the foundation. Son.
Yeah.
Real shit.
Yeah. Luck to me is being prepared for the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So I had an opportunity that I was prepared for, so I was lucky. You know what I'm saying? Like many people get opportunities they just not ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's another thing. Timing is
everything.
like I feel like if you're not really ready for that particular opportunity, it's not your time.
Right.
And then and just because it's not your time doesn't mean that that's it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just for everybody. Like I know certain people, they go through shit and they go through like certain traumas, and not even traumas, like they go through like they get in their head, you know what I'm saying, about a lot of shit. And then when certain things happen, and it doesn't go their way, they think, oh damn, like maybe this really isn't for me. That's why a lot of y'all motherfuckers fail, because
you gotta keep pushing.
Y'all,
like 90%
right
there. And it's like, and y'all gotta realize something. Like if just because it's a no doesn't mean that it's a no forever.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? There's too many people in this industry. There's too many people that's willing to give you a chance. You just gotta really find that moment. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta stick with it.
You know what I'm saying? Then take every step like as a learning.
The best shits that ever happened to me was when I failed. Like
facts, yo.
When
you go hard.
my failure
fail.
was the best shits that ever happened to me. I promise you, that's from
I promise
real
you,
heart,
I really
bro.
feel like this industry wouldn't make sense if you didn't fail.
Right.
Failing is the first step to succeed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Once you fail, all right, well, can't do that again.
Yeah.
So now you're on your way to success.
When
You
you
know what I'm
learn,
saying?
when you learn from it, you feel me?
Like my son, he plays ball. My son is a superstar. He's going to the NBA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that energy. I love that.
6'6" shooting guard. Got the hammer.
Oh
and
shit.
Jumps out the gym.
That's
You
what's
know what I'm
up.
saying? But he be in his own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to learn how to get out your own way.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people fall back once they get that opposition. They fall back, but you just gotta keep going with it.
What up, man?
That was the grand entrance.
How you?
My God. Peace, my Lord.
So,
Peace, King.
Bunk. That's me.
I'm chilling.
The world small, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, them failures though, them is the real teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like even forget the industry in real life. You feel me?
Period.
Like certain times when you fall, that's when you learn your best lessons. Know what I mean? That's the best one.
But see, when you dip into the industry, that's part of your life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, regardless, the industry teaches you a lot of shit that you don't even think that you're going to learn at that very set moment.
Right.
You know what I'm
thick
saying?
skin, man. You gotta
Right,
have thick
yeah,
skin.
and that's
Going, man.
real shit. Like, how do you, for artists who been doing it, you know what I mean? Like, how do you maintain
What you mean, like mentally or
mentally?
Mentally, I come sleep when you die type shit. Like there is no coping with it mentally. I mean, you just pushing through until you get where you need to go, and even after that, you still gonna go. Like I'm in for the long haul.
Word.
You know what I mean? You gotta be like,
Word.
this shit's not happening tomorrow.
Right.
Because I said that to myself. I said, yo, I've been doing this for so long, it just wouldn't make sense to stop. Because, like, think about it, bro. Like, you've been doing this for X amount of years. I've been doing this for, like 10 plus years, trying to do music and everything. And you know how long of a time period that is?
But I haven't been really don't.
But
I don't know if
still,
you have been.
I
haven't been like exhausting all avenues and.
But still, you know, you're only human. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta deal with yourself mentally as well. Like it's not just all music and that's it. You know what I'm saying? You got everything else that you gotta worry about and be able to balance it all out.
Right. But maybe that's something you could offer him. Like, what do you do to keep your mind focused in the process? You know, over a span of years, what keeps you level?
The people around me that I got it working for me.
Right.
I mean, they give me the space I need. Like I don't got to worry about everything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I got assistant, a manager, drivers.
So it's not so much pressure on you to succeed. It's everybody else taking they little bit of steps to help that progress go. Then you just kind of coming as the boss man. You know? Because it's your vision.
I'm the sacrificial lamb.
Right.
That's how I look at it.
But it's still your vision.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you set that chain of events. You put
I'm
those
just happy
people in
people
play.
believe in me enough to ride
Put this kind of effort into this whole vision.
I got a different philosophy though. I think that it has to be born into you. Like you can't turn someone into a hustler. You can't be like, yo, you got to work for 10 years.
Facts.
You ain't get shit.
Facts.
Just keep going. Some people don't got it in them.
Right.
Now, that's true.
Like you can't tell somebody like, yo, you gotta really love this shit.
You gotta really have willpower, yo. Like
you really.
Yeah.
My mentality is this, like, all right, we I think at least we all metro niggas, like, you know what I'm saying, New York, New Jersey, and all that. Like
I thought he was.
I know. I was like,
pause, hey, yo. Nah, we ain't on that kind of nigga. Nah, we ain't on that.
Dame, you understand, pause everything.
I would have been happy for him to say that, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna hold you. But like,
we all tri-state niggas.
We metropolitan ass niggas. Yeah, let me be clear. You know what I'm saying? Let me be clear. You know what I'm saying? So like we was born in a fast-paced environment. Period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, it just doesn't make sense for us as those kind of people to not want to engage into making something happen.
Yeah. But that's a good point that you made. Like that just sparked something in my brain when you said we from the metropolitan area, because now it's about location too. You feel me? Like I'm a traveler. You feel me? When you in the South and things like that, it's a whole different type of world. Like your hustle and bustle down there, you could definitely make some shit pop down there. You know what I'm saying? Like anything that you do, just our mindset compared to their mindset and our grind compared to their grind. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes when you grinding, you gotta take your ventures to other places. You know what I'm saying? Because up here it might be 1 million people that's doing the same thing that you're doing, and then another spot it might just be 2 or 3 people, and you got a crazy edge on them. Just like with the clothes and all of that. When I be hitting I be in Charlotte heavy, I be in Greensboro heavy. Like North Carolina, they biting way crazier than what they biting up here. You know what I'm saying? So we also got to take our ventures on the road, test it out. You feel me? Test it.
It's important because
that place.
Because they always say, man, when you create something in your own hometown, your own hometown might not give you that love that you might get when you go out.
Nah, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? You go to ATL, you go to LA, you're getting different perspectives on people, like with people who have different perspectives.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? So like, it's always a beautiful thing because, like, we trying to expose ourselves to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's important that we showing that to everybody, and when we got different cultures, even though we all American and within this country, we all have different parts of that culture. You know what I'm saying? Like you got the East, West, down South. You know what I'm saying? North, Midwest, all that shit. We all have we all share similar traits, but we all have different ways about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. The perspective of different areas is so important.
It is.
It's so important.
It's the most beautiful thing about the internet. You feel me? Like even forget down south in Miami and Cali, it's other countries and stuff like that. Like I suppose you got old school groups from the 90s and shit like that. Boot Camp, Clip, whoever. You feel me? Niggas will play them like, oh nah, we don't want to hear that, but they'll go to Europe and sell out a whole arena, you feel me?
Yeah.
Because they got a whole different appreciation for the type of that type of hip hop there.
China.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you know what?
It's about who we marketing to also.
Forget US. Go to Africa.
We gotta Africa, what?
You know what I'm saying?
You got little drill rappers in Africa now, you feel me? They watching everything that we do and they love it, you know what I'm saying?
So for me, like as far as the states go, like I keep it East Coast because I know that most people on the East Coast want to hear what I got.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And only people from Brooklyn like people from Brooklyn.
Right.
Everywhere I go, niggas be like, I can't stand it. Take that Yankee hat off, nigga. We hate New York niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's
Most of the
part
time.
of it,
Most of the time. You know what I mean? That's what I
Is
find.
that the
Harlem,
New York?
so, I mean.
Is that the New York and the down south kind of differentiation?
Oh yeah, they definitely they knew where I was from.
No, but I thought it was like, I mean, aside from that beef back in the day, I'm talking about like let's say East Coast, West Coast. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm just saying from my experience.
His experience in his music.
You know,
Okay,
like my
okay.
music. You know what I mean? Like down south with the snap and shit and all that. Like they don't really want to hear what I got. You know what I'm saying? Like they more into like, you know, LA got just a Bay vibe. You know what I mean? Like it's like for me, my demographic is on the East Coast: Philly, Connecticut, Jersey, New York.
Yeah.
You know,
They
Boston.
be loving that. They be loving. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, they,
I mean, I got some experience. You know what I mean? Like, I know, like, my music,
I do the whole
you know what I mean? Like, you know, down south with the snap, China, you know, overseas,
Right.
you know, Africa, that's different. I'm killing niggas over there.
Yeah.
But like, with here, the demographic is very, very specific.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, down south,
They're regional. They just
don't
regional.
want to
Everybody
hear
regional.
New York rap.
You can literally drive down the highway. What's that, 95?
Yeah.
Drive down 95, the music will change completely.
Yeah, nah,
halfway down, you go to Baltimore and shit, you will never hear none of this New York shit at all.
Yeah.
Then you
Like,
go
they don't play
over.
Jimmy Z really nowhere else.
Nah.
that's true too.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
That's true,
You know,
too.
I had to go other places to be like, where your home set at? Because you know, the town, everybody got their Jay-Z set, but you know, they don't play that shit everywhere.
Yeah, they off different shit, like different shit that we don't know nothing about. Like when I be down south, like Lil Boosie here, hero
Killing.
down there,
Killing.
And you would have never known when you up here.
I promise
never
you,
know.
like I still don't know. You feel me? I still don't really understand it, but
I gotta dig it
he
more into
really,
his music, man.
yeah, like
I gotta see, like I respect
that
that
nigga is a hero down south, bro. Like
But I can
They
see
love 'em.
people, you know, right now, this point in music, people are more receptive once again because of the internet. So it's like the internet is kind of charting everybody on the same spectrum by the internet trends.
yeah.
So you will see a Boosie next to a 504 and next to a nigga from Miami, and then you able to learn. Okay, that's what they listening to down there.
Yeah.
That's what they listening to there. And even the niggas from the West Coast, they starting to pop off now.
I also feel like the culture has blended kinda, you feel me? Like the internet made this shit like one thing. So it's like a New York artist might sound the same as a Cali artist and as a down south artist. They might all have a similar style now, you feel me?
And that's
I
what I
want the last shot. I would give me the ball.
The person
Get out the
who's
way.
hungry to want to take that last shot,
Yeah.
that's who you gotta look at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or the person who knows they're gonna take that shit, because that's what really scares you. Like a nigga that knows at the end of the game I'm gonna win. But that's how Mike Tyson was. You know, not going off of basketball, but going into a nigga that had it in his eyes. He could walk in and put fear in your heart from the beginning.
Yeah, he won before the bell.
Yeah, he already knew.
He won
He
before the
gave
bell.
that look like, yeah,
You went before the bell.
I already know. You know what I mean?
White towel with
that
the hole in it
fearlessness,
was
man.
enough.
It's that fearlessness that does something to just the whole room. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what room you go into, when you got that fearlessness in you, niggas know. Like, niggas want to fuck with you, actually.
Yeah.
Niggas want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I love 50. I think 50, he's
Facts.
the most fearless
When it comes,
individual in this rap shit.
yeah, when it
bro.
comes to
Like,
rap or entrepreneur shit.
50 is in my top. He's somewhere in that top list for me too. Cause like, as far as just based on impact, niggas ain't had no impact like how 50 had, bro.
That's true.
Like 50 shit was unique. Him and DMX, them two niggas had like when they came in the game, everything else was done for
People
a
was scared
second.
of
You
50
feel me?
50 Cent is my
back in the
favorite
day.
rap artist.
Yeah, 50 is that
Not
nigga.
my favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Like rap artist because of his artistry. Like how he's able to sing on a record, you know, make the record like pop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like 50 on a record, like you know.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can send this to the radio
Yeah,
tomorrow.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like,
We can send this
I
to
can give him this credit. 50 is one of them niggas that he's very consistent with the W. You know what I mean? Because not knocking Dame. You know, Dame is a consummate fucking hustler. We all know he's a hustler.
Also,
But 50's the nigga that always takes the shots and you think it's not gonna work and it works.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
sung on a song and niggas was clowning him. And that shit worked.
Yeah, yeah.
It worked.
But nobody,
Oh, shit.
Damn, that's what
nobody the big win like Drake, bro.
Sorry.
That's all good, man.
I feel like Drake the top of the top feature that you could ever get.
Yeah.
But I've seen him
Shit,
take
period.
L's. I've seen Drake take L's. You know what I
Drake
mean?
definitely took L's.
Like if you had a
Taking
choice
L.
right now for
I
the
haven't
future,
seen 50 really take a L.
Jay-Z or Drake. Paul.
I just seen maybe like a bad album.
Jay-Z or Drake?
Yeah.
I'm taking Jay-Z.
Word?
I take Drake.
I think Drake's the feature now.
He is. His
I take
shit
it,
gonna
yeah.
sell more.
I
But
take
Drake.
for
But
me,
Drake-
for what I do, I gotta get it in with Jay-Z. Like for the art. Nah, I'm
For your
going-
career though.
Yeah, for everything.
For my-
Just for
I-
legacy
see,
purposes.
now, if I was
Jay-Z
the
is a bigger
artist-
feature than Drake to
And
me.
it's more
No, it
rare,
is, but
though.
what's gonna
It's more
work?
rare.
Mentally,
Yeah, what's gonna
yes,
work?
that
That's
is
the question.
exactly
That
what it
gonna
is.
work though?
What was gonna work? I think a Jay-Z feature will always work, bro.
I don't think the last one worked.
I've seen some.
But the
Yeah, I've seen some
I
that
can't say
made
that.
it.
I can't say that.
I don't think that
because
worked.
you got.
I mean,
these are two
how you
different
feel
artists.
about Pusha T?
I love Pusha T. He's gangster. I love him. He can
I
rap.
feel like I don't want to be the bag. I ain't never really get it. Like I don't. I don't know.
Pusha T is hell, son.
I feel like Pusha T is
He underrated.
Yo,
Nah,
so underrated.
You think he's underrated?
Fire, son. That is
Underrated.
ill, son.
He is. He
Yeah.
might have got the
I'm
best
loving
of
it.
Jay on that one. With the frightening.
I just think as far as a businessman, that nigga sold the shit to McDonald's,
Yeah.
and that was amazing, yo, nigga.
But he sold him for 10,000. He's lost.
What, the album?
Yeah, he took
No, yeah.
10,000.
He only made he made a very small, minuscule amount.
thought
So he
made
really
the
nice
bag.
like that,
Nah,
Pusha T. I gotta.
if you watched it, if you watched Drake Chat,
because I never really.
Yeah.
You know, like
Drake
certain
Chat,
artists,
he
everybody
explained
don't
that shit.
connect
Everybody-
to everybody.
yeah,
I
yeah.
never caught it with Pusha T like that.
That nigga nice.
And everybody be telling me like, nah, you bugging.
It's like,
Yeah, they right out there.
you know what it is? I'm gonna tell you what I like about Push. Like, I sold many drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, you know, there's some guys that could talk the talk, and then there's some guys that you like you had to like really.
Right.
You
Yeah,
had to really go
definitely,
up top,
definitely.
and you had to really
Yeah.
sit down. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think he's one of those guys where it's like you can't fake that. You know what I mean? Like you had to see the plug.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that right there is what.
that authenticity.
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Yeah.
I would pick that man brain right now. Like Pusha T. So many damn questions because like
Yeah.
he's that's a overall as an artist like he got so much to say, so much knowledge that can be spread. Like
He got some fire
That's
shit.
right.
I just
It's
never.
ill.
That's something like how we was talking like about when you jump in the car, who you gonna bump. That's somebody that I never. You feel me? I never jumped in the car and threw Pusha T on.
Me neither.
I mean,
I played grinding. That shit was hard. That was
Now,
my
like
shit.
Drake, I'll jump in the car and do some Drake shit.
Like what album? Like the album? Because the album
I'm not gonna lie.
The album is for the girls. Like let's just be real. It's a lot of slow jams on the album.
It is, but you know what?
Yeah, like Control and all that. Like,
Yo,
I
keep
like
it a
it.
buck.
I like it, but like,
I mean, but keep it a buck, right? Like a lot of the topics he touched on, he probably went through that at least
Absolutely.
once or twice.
Absolutely.
Times, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Drake the only nigga that made me cry. I'm sorry, did I say that?
Oh shit!
It got real quiet when I said that shit. Y'all supposed to keep
What
talking.
song made him cry? No, I'm sorry. Now you said
Fucking
something.
album, nigga.
Like,
is that for the bitches? You was gonna do a breakup.
Yeah, that all.
If you're gonna do a breakup,
That's
Drake
number
is your
one
guy.
Even if you're not going to
If you
break up
go
and
through a
you're
breakup.
falling for somebody.
Yeah.
If you're falling for somebody, right?
Yeah.
But if you,
That's when I
if
started
you
liking
like
Drake.
me,
Yeah.
Pusha T,
Yo.
Jada Kiss,
Yeah.
Jada Kiss all fucking day, nigga.
All day,
You know?
every day, forever.
Uh,
One thing about Kiss, he was hot when all these niggas.
I just
was hot.
like-
He was hot
I
when
love-
Biggie was hot. He was hot when
Like,
Nas was
aside
hot.
from
He was
his
hot when
lyrical
Jay was
ability,
hot.
man, he's
He was
willing to
that
spread
nigga
a lot of
throughout the
knowledge.
whole
I was
time.
gonna say Cameron is the nigga that made me respect females a little bit less.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
I love
That's that Harlem shit, nigga.
Yeah, he was so reckless
That's
with his
all-
mouth.
That's all
women.
Harlem.
That's that Harlem
That's the
shit.
whole Harlem is like that though.
Very
That's that Harlem
reckless.
shit.
I feel like
Harlem is about getting money and bitches.
yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And they got him
Now,
by different
who I feel as though it's
means.
underrated that.
And you're
people
right.
ain't
Sloppy
seen they
toppy.
praise enough
You're
is
right,
Jim.
though. I was like,
Jim?
I feel like Jim is underrated. You feel me?
Yeah.
I feel like Jim is one of
He
the
actually
nicest
had a
niggas
recent
in New
project.
York. Like, and I'm talking about since back then. People be like, "Yo, Jim was whack at first." I can't. see
Jim
that.
was not that
Right.
recent, and that's my man.
I can't see it.
But Jim was.
It's not
Jim
that
would tell you, yeah, nigga, I
I thought
He had a project like,
In
what, like a
05?
year or 2 or 3 ago or
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
It was called
Hard.
Ghost of Rich
Man, this
Boy.
is hard too.
Bruh, in 05, that Harlem Diary of a Summer, bro.
That was
like
that's when Jim started.
Alright, so
getting
for
nice.
Jim,
Yeah.
when it comes to Jim, for me, POME.
Yeah,
That was my project right there.
That shit
Like,
was
like
fire.
that was his best art body of work to me.
that shit
You know what I'm
was fire
saying?
too.
I still
Jim
love that
was
shit to
super
this
dope.
day.
He
Jim
brought
was super
different
dope.
shit to the game, like Max. He had stack
Yo, my
bundles
man,
and Max.
my driver's
was
downstairs.
Oh, you're driving downstairs?
Yeah.
Word up.
Alright. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my nigga, my nigga up at
Let me get a little drop on the way out the door real quick.
Yeah, let me get your Instagram, bro. I want to follow you.
Yeah, let's, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
Let's link up, you know what I'm saying? I think I started following you. I believe I
What's your
started.
name? 'Cause
I am YUNG Young Bunk.
I'm gonna follow
I think
you.
I started following you today. I mean, just type it if anything.
I am young underscore
Yeah, I
bump.
got you. Yeah.
Alright, let me get a drop.
No, I
into
think
the,
I started following. No, I don't know
Bunk.
who the fuck I started following.
What's yours, bro?
Yeah.
I am. You
What's
asking me
your
or?
ID?
MATTY.
Oh, nah. All right, man.
Toaster, you right there.
Follows you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just followed you.
You fuck right back.
You got me too, or?
Yeah, I just followed you too. You got IG too, bro?
Yeah.
What's your IG?
We all.
We need y'all quiet so I can get a drop from him clear for the camera.
10 Vibes Music.
TEN?
Yo, yeah, let's
10.
some pictures
Yeah,
and all that cool
10
shit.
Vibes Music.
Say that. What you want me to say?
Alright, I'm gonna get a drop for this camera right here. Just, introduce yourself, give your social media,
Okay.
and say you stop by Boss Moves Podcast.
Hey, yo, it's Matty Toska, MATTY_TOSCA from Brooklyn. I'm out here with my boy 50 Racks at Boss Moves Podcast, man. One.
Alright, where can they follow you at?
MATTY_TOSCA on Instagram. Just Google Matty Toska.
Alright. Let me get a quick little drop about your next project real quick.
I got a project called Everybody Dies. I got a movie along with it. It's a horror movie starring me and my 9-year-old son. My single's coming out on 4/20. It's called Trust Nobody, featuring Ron Browse and Manolo Rose.
Alright.
Nice.
Let me just get one drop for True Light Films real quick.
Yo, it's Matty Toska. Shout out to Matty Toska Enterprise. Shout out to AD True Life Films in the building. One.
Alright. I will put that. Alright, ABU, let me get something real quick. Wait. Let's get your drops real quick.
You already know ABU, Eastwick, Baghdad City, we in the building. Halal Paper, we in the building. 50 Racks, we in the building. This Boss Moves Podcast, you already know.
Alright, let's get the Instagram one more time.
Instagram, you can follow me at this is ABU, THISISABU on everything. You feel me? That's Twitter, that's Instagram, Snapchat, all of that. You feel me? This is ABU.
Alright, and what's your upcoming projects?
Upcoming projects right now, I'm working on this halal paper clothing. You feel me? You can follow that at the Halal Paper Shop, THEHALAAL shop on Instagram. You feel me? The website and all of that is coming soon.
Nice.
It's a bathroom in here.
Yeah, it's a bathroom.
Yeah, I gotta get the key. I gotta get the front,
Water.
Oh, that was wavy though. Nah, man.
Go ahead, Bunk. Play one of them beats.
All of y'all.
It's fire.
You heard that,
broski.
Nah, man.
I got you on the gram, right?
I just followed you. But yeah, man, I hope everything go good.
Yeah. Let's just
Go, ABU. Put your mic back on. ABU?
Me? You?
No, ABU. I'm gonna get a little freestyles on the way out. Play a beat.
Oh, hold on, let me use the bathroom right quick.
Alright.
Right back down, my guy.
Go ahead, Bunk.
What's up? How you doing? I'm always doing.
You only doing the song or these two?
I don't know. I'm just going around.
I know.
Yeah. Oh, you gonna freestyle? I thought you was about to
Oh, you freestyle too?
Nah.
Oh, I thought
It's my man Lee.
I thought you was on your shit right now.
Gotta get you on the camera. He don't never want to be on the camera. That's my guy. That's my guy.
Man, good show.
That was love.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I love that shit. Word up.
This shit, yo, I'm not gonna hold you. The podcast be driving me even more to just keep making shit.
About to blow up, man.
We about to do some shit. Like, we really about to do some shit. That's why we got locked in. Like, me and you, we got locked in. That's about to be blowing up. We about to get crazy.
Yeah, I'm waiting on you.
Yeah,
You know, your team.
I got some shit going on. I already
Oh, Luigi's manager, Louis manager. We put yeah, he said let's just play here in a second, but I'll probably meet him out front. Smoke.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Let's do that. Look at how many this beat. I made this like last week.
So we good. I was about to get tell him to do another half an hour.
I would like to see if the team can make it upstairs.
Yo, what the fuck happened to Big T? He's wild. He's wild.
Remember, he doing the Easter egg shit. He doing like this Easter egg giveaway right around Manhattan, dropping off different locations,
coming to the episode that we made.
and posting
He got
on Instagram so they can go pick it up.
On the golden egg.
5 boroughs, so he doing some boroughs, dropping like
Put me down, my guy.
half ounce everywhere. And that he fucks with shirts and jokes up. This is brand. Alright, Chris, let me get a drop from you real quick. You still got your mic so I can get good audio?
I got it.
Alright.
Yo, what's good? Where you know it's Author G with 10 Vibes. We got some new tracks coming out. Got some shit with Guapo Curr called Striked Out. It already dropped, but we dropping a video real soon. Coming out, already know, Boss Moves. Our man 50 Raps got Bunks. You already know Author G in the building.
We here, nigga.
This is a nice look though. This camera look good. I ain't gonna lie. I think this is 4K. Anybody got some bars? You got some bars?
All I know is,
Yo, put me down, my guy.
Scriptures down, pretty hard, put my minutes down.
Most of my digitals underground, but I still get around. Ain't no sitting down. Should I wait? Should I get it now? I'm locked in. I'm on this mission now. New levels, new challenges. So weight heavy. I think I'm gonna need some new balances. Can't waste time. Collect calls from the bros doing state time. Prayers up. Stay solid till them years up. There's better ways. Work hard. Earn better days. Flow season. Write it down. Big no season. We ain't with that killing each other for no reason. No ops over here. Loyalty and love and some ops over here. We cooking, we got something in the pots over here. And we gon' make it to the... Here we go.
Keep going, bro. Keep going.
I ain't got too much. This freestyle off the top, I don't jot too much. Thinking about the top too much. Shit. Maybe I be on the block too much. Make it happen. I always had dreams to make it rapping. Shit, I'm in this bitch with 50-50 racks though. I'm trying to stack 50-50 racks though. Coming through the back door, driving in the... Yeah, I got y'all. You already know something like.
Hey, yo, Bunk, beat down, my guy.
Hey, yo, hold me down, nigga. Hold me down.
Hold me down, my guy. Young Bunk on the beats, we behind the scenes,
baby.
Podcast episode 2.
Let's get it.
ABU in the building. You already know. I mean, Eastwood. Out here, halal paper. Make sure y'all go cop that. What's the website?
Halal Paper Shop on Instagram. You feel me?
I love that
on the
name.
website right
Halal
now.
Paper.
That's fine.
You take that to Dubai like you was talking about earlier, bro? Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's gonna go up. I gotta get
That's gonna skyrocket.
Word up.
Word up.
Yeah, that's something that we working on. We putting on groundwork. It's still a baby. You feel me? We crawling with it, but it's gonna make sense.
Babies are meant to grow up.
Yeah, right.
You feel me?
Battles on Society, that's it.
Battles on Society.
Y'all looked you up on Battles on Society.
What's going on?
You know, Bezo.
What's up? All right.
Lee.
Cool. What's up, bro?
What's good? What's good? Off the G. Peace.
Bunk, nice to meet you, brother.
Nah, peace to meet you.
Peace, brother.
And we in here live.
Hey, yo, that jacket is ill, son.
New York City. Jacket.
Hold on. That shit is hard, son. That shit is hard, son.
Yeah, we out here, man. Play with them? Oh, you done?
Oh, my bad.
Let me hear something.
Damn, I just turned some shit off.
Few seconds.
I'm working on another. I'm working on.
Shout out to Cuban Dominican.
This is what I'm working on. I'm working on 4 record EPs with producers.
That's fire.
That's why I was gonna say my man Bunk is
That's
working
what I'm
on an
working
EP
on.
right now. He's a producer.
You know what I mean?
That's what
I'm
he's
working on an EP/album.
What that mean?
I
What
need
you mean by that?
artists.
Oh, you're Khaled, DJ Khaled.
Yeah, he's DJ Khaled.
But I'm
Didn't
not
I
doing,
say that at the beginning?
But I'm not just doing what Khaled is doing, where he's got all the big artists and popping off.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to take a big artist, and then I'm trying to take a smaller artist, and I'm trying to join them together.
Right.
I'm trying to take, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we could have a big artist here, we might have a record here, but
You
then
get
I
the
want to take a
features,
smaller artist
Put it together.
and bring it to the big artist. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
because
dope.
you know what I'm saying? Like, to break these artists need to be broken, bro.
Facts.
It's dope, yo.
That's a
It's a
fact.
dope
Real
idea,
shit,
man.
yo. There's so much talent that it makes no sense why they're not where they at, where they
Yeah.
should be. Sorry,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like, why not, if we have the right resources to be able to put these bigger artists on the record, why not take the smaller artists that deserve that shot and put them on a hook?
I got some
Put 'em
some
on the
guys
verse.
that might
You know what I'm saying?
that might get with you with that.
Yeah,
I got some guys.
word. Like I'm totally down to work.
You already got
Only
the first
thing
track.
is-
Tell them about your first track real quick that you already got. The one with, what's his name?
Yeah, I got
Mesa, right? Big Mesa?
Mesa. Yeah. He just did a record with Rick Ross. He just did a video with him as well. I believe he released it, or he still got to release it. There was some, there was just, you know, the
And you did the
politics.
production.
And I made the production. I did the production.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's on the
it was,
project.
but it's like, you know how the universe is
You
different.
record here?
Nah.
Oh.
Nah. Bro, I make these beats on my
You good,
crib.
bro? I'm just
You know what
grabbing
I'm
extra
saying? Like,
audio. You can take it.
Okay.
But
I was gonna turn it
I
off,
used to
man.
have a studio too.
Right.
Like I used to have a couple